pretty much in peril, as I've been telling you guys, as each day at the island wait, more was happening. So basically, yeah, you can see at the island how Richie Riviera and, hold on, lost it. But yeah, Richie Riviera and Hazy Hillside were destroyed. They are gone. But luckily, even though they're gone, the roads are actually still intact. They just got turned into trails. But as I said, opening Pandora's box was a mistake. As opening Pandora's box completely meant that we just unleashed all evils onto the island. And now we have to pay the price for this. Basically, what's gonna happen? Well, let's get to it. I will scroll on to the next page. But yeah, when you go on to Grand Glacier, you can ask Hope on, well, basically, yeah, you can see and ask about Valeria on how we opened it and leaving it up was a mess, and then if we ask about the society realized that they weren't gods, and now they are gone. The society is gone. The society is disbanded, and now we no longer have to worry about them. But now, our biggest trouble is now the gods. Because clearly, Zeus does not like us. Because we opened Pandora's box, and now Zeus is angry at us. And now, she also says some unique more, answers for us. Yeah, she says about the underground, how the underground was a success. Even before the gods arrived, the society was in shambles. Like, it was already starting to break. Well, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Valerie didn't even care about capturing Peely. They were mostly just worried about, basically just, mostly just, destroying the underground and stopping Jones. Well, luckily, they failed, and now the society is now in ruins. Also, where I got this was I got it by post, so shout out to him. But yeah, even before the gods arrived, the society was in shambles, and now they are gone. But Valerie is not the type to upstage, and now she is gone. So yeah, we no longer have to worry about that. But what we really have to worry about is, well, Zeus, Hades, and everyone. Currently, the only two, or the only three people who are on our side is Poseidon. This ain't Poseidon, that's Meowscles. We'll get to him later on in the video, but yeah, Poseidon is just sitting here, which he's just a Fortnite version of Ripley. This is the Fortnite Poseidon, but hey, I ain't judging. It's just a Fortnite character, but again, I'm not judging. So basically, if you come up to ask him, as we all know, Mount Olympus has replaced Hazy Hillside, which it's technically worth it. Of course, he's gonna sell Chug Splash because, well, he literally is Slurp. He also sells 100 DMR, and you can hire him. And apparently, he owns a dolphin, and they go dolphin surfing. This really doesn't add very much to the storyline per se, but you know, it's a fact we know. There's also another fact. Yeah, apparently his dolphin's name is Finster. How creative. I mean, it's downright hilarious. But hey, I really ain't gonna judge. It actually seems like a cool name. But then it reveals, of course, God of the Sea here. Well, let me tell you, Cerberus can swim. I mean, he's a dog, so of course he's able to swim, but I mean, hey, if Hades was surfing him, I really ain't gonna judge. But yeah, there's also another person on the island that we also need to talk to. That is Artemis. Artemis actually tells very much about the storyline, in per se. And she also says about what's gonna happen and stuff. Basically, if you ask if you ask her about something, she will actually tell you about the hunt, and she calls you Little Mouse, and saying if you improve your skills, maybe you would be able to defeat, um, and do better in hunt and stuff. Now, this one is a little bit cool, the chase, the thrill for both predator and prey. Perhaps I will show you, Little Mouse, if you can adhere to the rules. Now, apparently there is rules, and this will probably save for an upcoming snapshot quest where we have to help Artemis. Hopefully not, it's not one of the quests to hire Artemis, because that would actually be hard, pretty much. But yeah, so basically, we pretty much have to prepare for intense battle. But yeah, but what we mostly have to focus on is actually scenes. And you also, oh my god, what is this? Oh man, they completely skipped over it. So basically, she says how, yeah, if I can plot this, I honor Zeus as a leader, but I have doubts. Yeah, that's an H. And I don't remember what she said, but it's apparent that Zeus did not like us. I already said he did not like us for opening Pandora's box. As I said, opening the box was a mistake. We should not have opened it. But we cannot undo what's been done. Are only good to make peace with it. But now, I also kind of hated this one. I don't know why she's right there, but yeah. Apparently, Artemis is not in the jungle like I thought. On the first day of the season, aka yesterday, I assumed she was right in this jungle because, you know, she's the goddess of the hunt. It makes sense why she would be in here. But nope, we get Mina, the female version of Raven from Chapter 3, Season 1, I believe. But yeah, we can either challenge DMR or that. But we mostly need to keep going. But here's the best part. Midas. Hold on, I will be right back to prove that he is on the island. So basically, this is actually teased by PlayStation Grenade. Shout out to him. And as you can see, yeah, basically this is the cell he's held in. Basically, he's pretty much just in there. Well, he's not alive per se, because if you actually go in, you can actually see that he's actually been executed. And as you can see, hold on. And yep, Midas will come back. But as you can see, there's a mysterious golden reboot card right there. Which is, as I rest my case, he's actually dead, but probably we will get another set of snapshot quests as we are meant to get them in on either Tuesday or Thursday, whatever we are led to believe. But what will happen is we will actually work with Meowscles and their crew and Midas's crew. As we all know, they are actually all on the island, as we are going to slowly rescue them. Hold on, I'm going to take us back to that other video where it shows us all the NPCs. So yeah, basically, Brutus, Marigold, yeah, Marigold is on the island too. Tiantina is also on the island. Meowscles is as well. And this isn't it. Even Jules is on the island as well. And finally, Sky. Sky is actually the final person to be on the island, and we are probably going to work with the entire crew to actually free Midas from the cell. Now, as we see, but it's actually the fact that Meowscles is the only one that gives us actual advice about how Midas was actually a good guy, which is actually true. Meowscles was actually a good guy. Or, did I say Meowscles was a good guy? I meant Midas. Yeah, basically, he can be found right there, and Meowscles actually gives you advice, as you see the tiny little question mark. Hopefully, by post actually shows it. Yeah, he says how Midas actually was a good guy and him and Meowscles were friends, which is actually true. Midas was a good guy. How was he a good guy? Many people thought that the Doomsday device was actually, well, a doomsday device, like we were all going to get destroyed. This is actually not true. It was meant to push back the storm and give people their freedom for the imagined order. So basically, yeah, as you see, Midas was a boss, but we were also buds. I didn't really talk back then, but I didn't need to. He's sweeter than he seems. Of course he is. Now, he was only put in the underground because either somebody paid him to do it. Well, not paid Midas, paid Hades or Cerberus to put him there. But whatever it is, we are going to have to break Midas out. And we already know he's going to come back. As you see, we can see him on the left side, his new look, and how we're going to say, it's made by CO. Go check out his thing. But there's also one more person I want you to see, and they're actually on the island as well. It's actually Aphrodite. She's of course the goddess of love. She can be found right below fencing fields. Yep. And you can could either hire her, get the Harbinger SMG, and then you can say, us go about mortals, aka all of us. We are all mortals. Humans are mortals. And then Zeus's past. We don't know but things just didn't seem fair, and I made sure the other gods knew that. After a while, I guess I developed a reputation. Yeah, the goddess of love. I don't regret it, but I'm proud to be standing up for my beliefs. Now, you could ask about Zeus's past as well. He wasn't always like this. My father, I mean Zeus. Yeah, Zeus is probably... I remember eons ago he would give mortals gifts. Well, basically, Zeus has more children than pretty much any other god. AKA, he's the father of Artemis and Apollo, and also Athena, and of course Aphrodite. Now, as you see, he gave mortals gifts, which is actually kind of cool. But then something changed in him. He's grown more distant ever since. Which means, probably he stopped giving gifts to mortals, either because somebody made him, or maybe he just didn't want to give gifts mortals. Who knows? And I definitely don't even know what's gonna happen in the storyline. I'm just here to make assumptions. But yeah, basically, we are actually gonna end up fighting either Zeus, and we don't know if Hades is gonna take our side or something. But all I know is that the island may actually be doomed. Yeah, I kept peace between him and the mortals, but now I worry no one can stop him. Yeah, and now, of course, TNTina's right here. We already discussed that. But yeah, basically, anybody else? But yeah, basically, the most person out of everybody is Hope. Hope actually gives us more advice than anyone at all. So basically, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's just an assumption, but hopefully we can maybe rescue Midas and maybe he can help us and we might actually get a live event. Basically, not a chapter-ending event, but an actual live event where we actually stop Zeus and maybe try and reason with him. Now, of course, this may not happen, but basically, also don't forget to go check out the Chapter 5 Season 2 gameplay, which is on that. I will try and link it in the description. But anyway, this has been Parker. See you next time, superstars.